shit.
TFTS, episode 56, with your head pooper in command, Josh Jack. An educational show about something a little bit nasty we all have to do. If you ain't pooping, you ain't living. And folks, it's been about 4 weeks, a very short month, a little bit less pooping, well, depending who you are, of course. And, sorry about that. You don't have to test the audio, make sure it's TF. Okay, that sounds good. And, yeah, so it's been about 4 weeks, as I said. I forgot I actually had a show tonight. I was doing some stuff, and I was like, I got something to do tonight. What is it? The poop show. I remembered earlier. But anyways, we got 4 poop articles to get to. Now I'm going to be on the toilet. Thanks, Biden. Costanza's here. Let's get to the first article. Bowhunter takes state's number 2 buck while he was taking a shit. Chris Alberini dumped the 196-inch whitetail while pooping at squat. And get this, it should be state's number 2 non-tapical now buck. And it shows him with a nice smile, bald-headed white guy, killing a beautiful animal. Piece of crap. Back on November 21st, Bowhunter, it's got the name Bow in there too, climbed in his tree stand trying to get his excitement as he hopped on the way to the biggest white-tailed deer he had his eye on for years. But he was drinking too much coffee. Ooh, coffee gets the bows going. And he was forced to scoot back down to the ground to do his business. Now moved away, dropped trout, and all of a sudden there was a movement that led to taking a new, we'll explain. The story took place back in 2016. False alarm. He hunted. Okay, so there's a big story here. I don't feel like reading the whole thing, but he pretty much shot a deer while taking a shit. Let's get to the nitty gritty here. And I said nitty. All right, choreographer smears dog feces on critic after negative review. I wish we all did this. Marco Giogucci, not related to the Marco in our live streams, or the other Marco, I actually know 2 Marcos, had been suspended from his position at ballet director at Hoover's main opera house after he smeared excrement, I like that word, on a critic's face. On a Saturday night, a German dance critic was taking a break from watching a ballet program, I'm already laughing, at Hoover's opera house. He appeared in front of her. 57-year-old had published a review of Mr. Giogucci's latest work, and it wasn't positive. In Dutch mountains, audiences would feel like they're either going insane or going to be killed by boredom. Ooh, now those are fighting words. I'm not saying the guy deserved to get shit on his face. That's a pretty bad review. She wrote, "Oh, it was a woman." Ooh, I like this guy even more. So it's perhaps unsurprising when Mr. Giogucci, 50, the ballet director, confronted her, saying, "Why'd you write the negative review about me?" Which was a surprise. He's known for his pet, blah, blah, blah. Then he pulled out a bag filled with dog excrement out of his pocket and rubbed the feces right in that bitch's face. That's not what it says in the article. She said in a photo she was shocked and said it was terrible. Oh, but that didn't put you to sleep, did it? So, listen, it was kind of out of line what he did, but this guy don't take no shit. Put it that way. What's the worst toilet paper? I would say any kind of unnamed brand toilet paper. When I was cheap back in the day, I used to use the Target unnamed. That stuff used to cut my butthole. Now I use Charmin, extra soft. It costs more money, but it feels amazing on my butthole. That's a question from Costanza in the chat. These Warmicks students woke up to find actual poop taped to their front door. This is the third article. On Friday, the 17th of February, a group of unsuspecting Warmicks students woke up to find poo to be taped to the front of their door in a Leamington spa home. The student who found the feces was rushing out of the house early morning when he encountered the poo. Unfortunately for the student, he felt the poo before he saw it. Ew! So he opened up the door, and it was on his hands. You know, that takes a long time to get off. The student told the Warwick tab, "I was leaving my house, went to the door, and my finger stuck to something soft and sludgy to startle me for some reason. It wasn't peanut butter. He thought it was peanut butter, but it was poo." He did not confirm. He came to realize the poo was not, in fact, peanut butter. What would hope the discovery was not made by a taste test. Okay. He discovered my flight kicked in. I was disgusted. Ew, it shows it. And it's pretty peanut buttery. Whoever made this bowel movement, I don't know if it's a dog or human. It looks like a human, but it's got a good color to it. very nut crunch brown. The student declared the poo was not warm at the time. The fecal attack started up some anxiety. They said it seems a bit too extreme. Was it human? Did the culprit poo by the door? A lot of questions about this poo. I cannot help but wonder if this was done before. All right, so there you go. Be careful, folks. Open up your door next morning. You might have some dookie on it, and it might get all over your hands. This is the last poop article before we get to the topics. Nutrition brand looking for the world's first poo-milier to smell feces. A nutrition brand is on the hunt for someone who aspires to be the first professional poo-milier, an expert in identifying health issues by smelling shit. So if you like smelling shit out there, get in touch. This might be the job for you. Field Company, a gut health consultant, UK, the right nose to smell poop. Being a poo expert may not be the top of everyone's list, but it's a way for the U.S. to take a serious gut health and have a little fun with it. Yeah, let's have fun smelling shit. Ooh, this one smells bad. This one smells okay. How much does it pay, by the way? If you want people to do this job, how much does it pay? Nutrition experts have a long change in bowel habits, massive getaway, digestion problems, gut bacteria known as dysbiosis. I might have that, even though I poop a lot. Certain food does this. Bad smelling stools. Yeah, I have that. My shit smells inhuman. Well, folks, I only got a couple of poop topics. Thank God for the poop articles. I don't have much to talk about. Right after the last show, I had halal food with red sauce and put too much on it, and I burned my ass bad. Put it that way. Costanza for Josh Kess. Well, we'll see. Oh, I've been trying kale in my protein shakes, and kale is supposed to be a superfood because it comes in and comes out. Well, here's the kale update, folks. It doesn't make my poops any bigger. It makes them more snaky and kind of weird looking. Like more watery, more snaky. And I've been pooping less. So I'm still sticking with the kale because it's supposed to have vitamins and minerals. But it's not making my poops. A friend of mine told me years ago he was drinking kale shakes and his poops were the size of dumbbells. And that's not the case for me. I ate a Big Mac meal for lunch. And then I forgot I had a burger. And then at nighttime, I had a double Wawa burger for dinner. I took 3 late night dumps, like about 2, 4 o'clock in the morning. And it came out little at a time. Little bits. So that was too much red meat. I tried this water and baking soda lemon juice drink that's supposed to cleanse your body, and it didn't work. So if those of you know this Jamaican guy, this video goes, cleanse your body. Cleanse your body. And what you do is you take a cup of water, you put a little teaspoon of baking soda, you stir it around, and you squeeze some lemon in there. And you do this 5 days in a row, and you're supposed to take all these poops. And I think it didn't work at first, but then the next day, I had a double Whopper, and I forgot what I had for dinner. I had something else, and I just kept shitting and shitting and shitting. So maybe it does work, but it takes a little while. So try it. And I'm still drinking the kale smoothies. But once again, it's not making. I'm sticking with the kale. I'm going to try it for a couple more weeks. I've been adding this protein powder called Whey, W-H-E-Y. And, yeah, sometimes I take a big poop, sometimes I don't. You can't always expect to take a big poop, folks. But nonetheless, that's it for the show. As I said, I only have a couple poop topics. Thank God for the poop articles. That kept the show busy. But the next show, March is a pretty long month. It's only 4. Yeah, we'll be back on the 27th, exactly 1 month from tonight in March for another episode of Poop Commentary. But thank you guys for listening and watching to this. You just listened to another episode of
Tales from the Shit.
Alright, folks, keep on pooping and keep on living out there. I'll see you, folks, in another 4 weeks of another episode of